Hey troops, it is GeneralJSmith here, back with another LEGO Star Wars Classic review. And this time we have a very cool set, I personally think, from 2008. We have the first version of the Droid Gunships. Set number 7678, ages 7 to 12, comes with 329 pieces and retailed back in 2008 for £30 or $30. Oh, they were the days back, when you had a reasonable price for things, 329 pieces for £30 is a good price. These days, LEGO would probably jack it up by £10 or something. But they were the days. Now this is back right at the beginning of the Clone Wars. This is when the Clone Wars set started coming out, which is kind of strange actually, because we didn't actually see this set in the Clone Wars until season 5. The only time we've ever seen this other than that is in the Battle of Kashyyyk in episode 3. So it's kind of strange that we saw it then. I believe this was an exclusive back to 2008. I can't actually really remember because it was back in 2008. But nonetheless, it's still a really cool set to have. However, saying that, though, personally, I suppose I wouldn't recommend it. Now, nothing against this set. I personally really loved it. It is really a really cool set. But, realistically, if you want to get Droid Gunship of some kind, if you want to build a Kashyyyk mock or whatever, then I'd recommend the 2014 one. Which, by the way, I'll be comparing this to the 2014 one later. Yeah, it's definitely got some points over the 2014 one, but generally, the 2014 one is probably the better way to go. But anyway, besides that, it's still a really cool set to have. There's still a lot of features of it which are really cool, and in fact, quite rare actually. By the way, if you do not know, if you're new to my channel, then I do a lot of the classic reviews. The reason it may take me a little while to do them is because I have to rebuild the sets, because I've actually got quite a few sets in my collection which are broken up, especially the old ones, and it takes me quite a while to rebuild them. So, that's the reason, if you're new to my channel, you don't know. But anyway, let's just start with the minifigures. There's really nothing to say about minifigures. It's a droid set, so it comes with battle droids. And I think, if you've been into LEGO Star Wars, in fact, I think, at all, if you even just start collecting this year, you'll know what a battle droid is, because we get them in so many sets. It's ridiculous. If only we got clones as much as we get battle droids, Even if you don't mean to get a battle droid army, just by getting a bunch of Republic sets, you're probably going to get a few battle droids because they come in a lot of sets. But anyway, so we have one droid pilot, apparently. A droid pilot should have the blue torso, though, so that's unfortunate. I'm not sure if they had it back in 2008. They might have done. But that's what they should have had instead. But, nonetheless, basically, the only thing that makes him different to those two is the fact his arms. His arms are the old arms, which are, bent and everything. Whereas these two both have two straight arms each. Which allows them to hold a gun in both arms, apparently. Which is actually quite rare. So you could, if you wanted to, just, basically swap out the arms, Swap out this arm for that arm, easily. Unfortunately, though, it only comes with 2 guns for the 2 other battle droids. But, nonetheless, don't really know why they gave us. He still fits in the cockpit with 2 straight arms, but I don't know why they just gave him that then. It'd been cool if they just gave us another gun and another straight arm or something. So yeah, but okay, whatever. That's just a battle droid. He's apparently a battle droid pilot, which actually doesn't make sense because the ship is a droid itself. Like the Vulture droid, it's actually a droid, apparently. Hence its eyes. But yeah, so there you go. And then you get 2 other battle droids. Again, nothing to say about them. They're exactly the same. Except both of them have got both straight arms, which you could just swap out for the other one. I wish they'd give us another gun though, but, nonetheless. So you get quite a few droids. I wish we had as many clones as we have droids. That'd be awesome. But anyway, let's just get into the set, really. The set is really cool. Well, reasonably large. It's not actually as big. If I zoom out, it's not actually as big as the, as the 2014 one. I'll bring this in. The 2014 one is just, well, bulkier, really. For example, whereas in the 2014 one, these things, these guns on the side have 4, it's 4 across. This one, it's 2 across. And, other stuff, I don't know. Just generally, you can see it's just larger, the 2014 one. Because, the pieces, these large pieces here, these round pieces, are the same piece, except they come out further, which making the circle bigger, and the cockpit, holy cow, the cockpit is bigger. Significantly bigger. I can't even get these into shot. I'm zoomed out as far as I can. But you can see, So yeah, let's just get into the 28 one before we start with the other one. Alright, so, what does it say about it? let's just start at the back and actually go forward. The main difference between this one and the 14 one, and this is a difference I really do like more on this one, I've got to say, is the fact it comes with landing gear, as proper landing gear. With the 2014 one, you just rest it on like the cockpit and then these two guns on the side. I suppose if you want to, you can take down these flaps. By the way, you can check out my 2014 Droid Gunship review in my channel. You can take these flaps down if you want and use them as landing gear, but I mean they're sort of, I don't know really. I suppose they are more sturdy, but I just like to use them for the bomb compartments, and I don't really think that's what they're useful. But anyway, this one comes with proper landing gear, you know, which is really cool. And not just that, but it's like it actually level, and it actually makes the thing level, you know. So that's really cool. And they can easily fold up if you want them to, see, or they can fold down again. That's one thing I really love, the fact that this one has landing gear. Let's actually look underneath. Underneath, they both obviously have bombs, because I think the most common thing about the Droid Gunship is the fact it's a bomb thing. Unlike the Republic Gunship, it's not really as much a troop carrier, just like it's actually in the name, a gunship. You know, it just drops, you know, it's a bomb thing, so yeah. In a way it's a bomber, but it's not actually a bomber, but you know, you get the point. So they both have bombs, they both, if we just get a bomb from the 2014 one, hang on. Okay. And then we get one from here. You see the difference in bombs, the 2014 one. You know. Personally, I suppose I like the designs of the 2008 bombs more. I think they look more bomb-like, more sort of missile-like, really. You know, with sort of rocket piece there, and you know, just all of that. So I suppose I like the design of that more. However, saying that, I like the mechanism of this more. You can see here the main difference. If you look underneath, this is far more Technic, and you know, this is far more, well, Lego really. You know, you got elastic band here, you got all this Technic stuff. You know, so I suppose I like the design. Like, I like these bombs more, but I like the like dropping mechanism on that one more, because it's more sort of Lego based rather than Technic. They're not really. I mean, they're both fairly easy to reload, so nothing really to say about that. Just put these back in. Oops. Hang on. Oh, gosh. Okay. See? You can just see underneath as well the fact that this one's got a much larger surface area than this one. It's just, you know, and it's actually heavier as well, which is understandable. You know, it's much thicker, like if you look from that direction. You know, this one's sort of just like, yeah. Oh, sorry. The bombs are dropping. I'm just going to go show you the bomb mechanism now, like how they actually drop on this one. Just do that. Okay. Alrighty, so the way these ones drop, in the 2014 one, the way they drop is you pull these two things out of the side, sort of the back. This one, in the middle, you have this knob, and you basically turn it. Now we're going to see here, the more you turn it, the more bombs fall out. And you can actually sort of see how it's going to work there. Right, so you turn it this way, you can actually watch it dropping. See? Obviously that would be different because I was holding it sideways, so if you're actually holding it directly down, then it would have gone faster or whatever. But you sort of get what I was doing there. I was turning the knob, thus turning this, and these things come out, and the bombs, you know, just fall off, basically. Also, one way the bombs stay in, when you want them to stay in, is the fact that these guns actually keep them there. So, you know, they stay in. So that's really cool. So if you want to reload them, then you'll lift the guns up, put them on, and yeah. I'm not going to do it right now, because it does take a little while to do it. Kind of annoying, but you know, whatever. One similarity is the fact that the stickers on here, you know, are exactly the same as the stickers on here. They're exactly the same sticker, so there you go. But there are stickers on, you know, there, and they are different. See, these ones are sort of more detailed stickers, and these are more basic, and the same here, you know. Also, these, I don't know what they are. They're not like, at first I thought these were guns, because they sort of look like guns, but apparently they're not. They're sort of more like sensor things, you know, they are different, but here they look like guns, so, yeah. but nonetheless. Some of the pieces are very similar. For example, you can sort of see that black sort of grate piece under the other pieces. That's the same. Like you can see, maybe under there. I'm not sure if you know which piece particular I'm talking about. But yeah, wait, let's go into the cockpit. Actually, if we take the cockpit off each. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Alright, so the 2014 ones here and the 2008 ones here, you can see there are some major differences. The cheeks, I like to call them, they're definitely not cheeks, but like these, basically these bits, are a lot bigger on the 2014 one. The actual thing is a lot bigger. You can see here it's like 4 across, and here it's 2 across, the same as the guns. The major difference is the gun on front. This one I think is far more accurate. If you actually see like a proper picture of the Droid Gunship, it's about that size rather than massive and it sticks out that far. Ball character exactly the same. Nothing really to say about them. Slightly different shade though, you know. Opening it up. By the way, if you look at it from straight on, the sort of eyes or sensors on this one are far more straight, and this one, well, I think they look cooler. They're sort of more, well, eye-like in a way. Open it up. You see they've both got the same like amount of studs across because it's meant for droids and not clones or figures. Except this one's far deeper. This one, you know, doesn't go down as far. I'm not sure why really. It just sort of doesn't. Under here, we can see these sort of pieces. Rather, these larger ones. I think these ones look cooler. They're more rubber. This one's plastic. So, you know. Well, you can see the, you know, actual eyes attached there. On this one, we have a sticker on these. So that's really cool. There's some chrome pieces. These are chrome pieces, whereas these ones are just normal grey. Can you sort of notice that? I hope you can notice that in the camera, but these are more chrome-ish. You know. And there's also this, and the same sort of pieces other places on the set. This one's attached by a ball joint to the rest of it, and this one's sort of like 2 clips. If we attach these back, this one stays in place, doesn't really move at all. Like, you know, it doesn't move at all, the cockpit. However, this one moves slightly. They're not really meant to move, but, see? That one moves a bit, but, you know, they're not really meant to move. Other than that, though, they're pretty much exactly the same. As I said, really the main difference is the fact that the 2014 one is considerably larger. And I think it's probably more accurate, I've got to say. I do think it's more accurate. So there are definitely points on this one which I prefer to the 2014 one, but I think overall, if you're going to get a Droid Gunship of some sort, go for the 2014 one. I mean, apart from the fact that obviously it's going to be a lot easier to get, because it's, you know, you can get it now. But, you know, so that's one I'd recommend. Not to say this one isn't cool, because it is actually really cool. They've only ever done 2 Droid Gunships. And, you know, this one was brought out at a weird time, as I said, you know, brought in 2008, when we didn't see it in the Clone Wars until 2005, Season 5, and we only saw it in, like, Episode 3, briefly, so you'd think it'd be coming out either in the Episode 3 sets, in, like, 2005, or, well, I don't know, I suppose now, but, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so, that's more or less it. It is a really cool set. I'm going to try and... Can you... Yeah, I can't really show you that well. I hope you're just getting the gist of the sort of size. The size is fairly similar, but overall, the 2014 one is larger. It's got a much larger surface area, whereas this one, you know, it's more flat, really. Let's put the landing gear down. I do prefer the landing gear on this one as well. I do prefer the actual bombs, because I think they're really cool. So, yeah, but... You know, you get what I'm saying here. But I do have to say, the figures on this one are so much better. You know, with this one, you just get 3 normal battle droids. On this one, you get, like, Chewbacca, I've forgotten, this Sheik Trooper, other battle droids, you know, so the figures are far better. This one did cost £45, whereas this one cost £30. So, yeah, work it out. but obviously this one has more pieces, much better figures, and I think it's much more worth it. But yeah, so there you go, really. Definitely a very worthy addition to anyone's droid army. Very cool set. We're going to actually go on the instruction manuals now. Alright, so the instruction manual, it's, well, average size. Nothing really to say about it. You know, nothing particularly special. I don't know why the pilot is meant to be down there. I'm actually going to show you the pilot in the cockpit. Just like every other droid, you know, just goes in. You need to put his head down if you want it to, you know, close. Oops. Oh, I think, you know, he's actually a bit too tall, so you need to like put him back a bit, or whatever that'll do. This is actually a nightmare. Whatever, that will do. It's a slight gap, but you know, whatever. Okay, so that's him in his cockpit. And pieces are falling everywhere, apparently. Okay, so there you go. It's just him in his cockpit. Not sure if these are meant to be up, light guns, or down. I assume they're meant to be down, but who knows, really. Yeah, going to the back, we have the rest of the 2000 and, well, actually we've got some 2007 sets here. We've got Rogue Shadow, very cool set actually. I was thinking of getting that one day, because it looks kind of cool. It looks weird though. ATAP, the old ATAP, so that's very cool. I want to get that too one day. I've reviewed that. I actually really want to get that because that looks like a really good battle pack if you want to get Stormtroopers. Yeah, the Stormtroopers are quite old now, but nonetheless, you get a lot of them. I've got that broken up there, you know, and I really want that. I wish they remake that one day because, you know, how they only ever made one version of it. In the back, we got all these, you know, cool stuff. We get the picture of the Turn 8 Republic Gunship, Turn 8. What is this thing? ATTE, V19 Torrent, and the Magma Guard Starfighter. And then we get the features, you know. Obviously the main one being it drops those bombs. It's got 6 bombs. You know, you just turn the knob and they drop. Yeah. And you can stick them in there. And the guns move around, obviously, on the ball turrets. And that's it, really. Nothing more to the instruction manual. Yeah. By the way, the bombs are slightly different. You get 6 of them. 2 of which are like this, and the other 4 are like this, because, you know, to put them in, so actually I'm going to put them in now, what you do, you need this particular bomb, just slide it on, you know, get this bomb, slide that on, and get the other bomb, oops, slide it on, like so, so it's like this, and then you put the gun up, and obviously you do the same on the other side. Oh yeah, sorry, put it in the wrong way. Anyway, so, you know, and that's what you do. And obviously, if you do not know, the gun moves about like every ball turret does. Really nothing to say about it. And these do move out of the way if you want them to, but they're not really meant to. And yeah, that's more or less it. You know, just gonna, hang on. Yeah. I can't put the... Okay. Sorry. Okay, right, sorry about that. I was just, you know. Anyway, so, okay. Right, so those are the sets. Well, that's the 2014 one. I'm actually going to take this away because it's about the 2014 one in this review. So, yeah. I seem to be knocking everything today. But oh well. That's just all the stuff. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching this review. Nothing really much to say about this set. It's a cool set, as I said. It is a really cool set. A set I would recommend you get, you know, as sets go, it's good. It wasn't exclusive, sort of a bit random timing for it to come out in 2008, but, you know, it did, and that is really cool. Got a 2014 version as well, so, as I've said, on many times now. If you're going to buy a gunship, I suppose I'd recommend the 2014 one. It's still really cool, don't get me wrong. It is, you know, it's definitely got some major points to it. But, you know, it's got some quite rare pieces in there. But it's, you know, overall, I still would have to go for the 2014 one, you know. But it's still a really cool set to have. Still, I think if in mint condition, it'll go for quite a bit on eBay. I'm not sure how much it goes. Actually, I haven't checked, but like probably more than £50 in mint condition. You know, getting more than 60 probably actually. So you know. But anyway, so thank you guys for watching this review. Yeah, if you like this review, please give it a like down below. My reviews seem to be getting shorter, but I suppose that's partially because the figures in most of these sets really is nothing to talk about them. But anyway, please leave in the comments any of your suggestions, any feedback you have. And in fact, any questions at all you want to ask me, I do try to answer all the questions put to me. So, you know, ask away. And please subscribe to my channel, obviously, you know, I'm hoping to do a lot more of my classic reviews, you know. Sort of run out of sets again to review, so, you know, I'm going to have to start building some more. Not sure when the next classic review will be, but, you know, we'll see. But anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Please like this video if you liked it, please comment down below on anything you want, and please subscribe to my channel, because that would also be great. And I will see you in my next video, I guess, guys. No idea what that'll be, but it'll be something, and I'll see you then. Bye, troops.